PNP turning it up, says Mark Golding.
People's National Party, PNP, President Mark Golding says he's not worried following recent comments by Prime Minister Andrew Holness that, with his popularity, he can turn the perceived tide of discontent against the ruling Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, by hitting the political ground. General elections are not due until 2025, but there are signs that the two political parties could shift gears as local government elections, expected by February 2024, draw near. Golding on Tuesday said June's opinion polls showing the PNP ahead of the JLP is an indication that his party has been turning it up in relation to their work on the ground across the country, and is getting their message across to citizens. He shared, too, that the Jamaican people have passed the stage where Holness' popularity can influence their votes, and they are more focused on wanting to see change for their future generations. The Don Anderson opinion polls, commissioned by the PNP and conducted between June 8 and June 14 this year, found that 30.2% of electors would mark their ballots for the PNP, while 25% indicated a preference for the JLP. Of the 1,012 people surveyed, 53.3% said the Andrew Holness-led administration was leading Jamaica in the wrong direction, while 15.6% said the country was being led in the right direction under the JLP. In another category in the latest Don Anderson poll, 47.6% of respondents said the JLP-led government does not deserve a third term in office, while 31.6% said they deserved another term. However, Holness continues to lead Golding in the favorability ratings, with the former being viewed positively by 54.5% of respondents and 53.2% of persons viewing the PNP leader positively. With his party losing ground in recent polls and negative comments swirling about in the public domain, Holness declared in Parliament last Tuesday that he could seemingly turn the tide of discontent. Madam Speaker, let it be well known that this Prime Minister has the ability, anytime I feel, to turn it on to get back in the public domain and let the people know that we will not be misled, he declared. Golding, who was seemingly encouraged by his party's position in the latest PNP Commission polls on Tuesday, said he was not concerned by that political declaration by Holness. I don't know what the Prime Minister thinks is the current situation in the country, he said. For him, Holness, to think that he can suddenly just repeat, like he said, turning it on and achieving popularity, given where Jamaica is today, I believe the Jamaican people have passed that stage now, Golding argued. Golding said he was not worried about the JLP and its leader turning it up ahead of a general election or local government election. What I am worried about is what we, the PNP, do, which is that we are prepared, that we are resolute, we are vigilant, that we are organized, we are united. So the Jamaican people can know that the PNP will not sell them out, and the PNP will defend their rights and defend their interests, said Golding. Additionally, the PNP president and opposition leader insisted that his political party has been turning it on, which, he said, is why the party's overall poll numbers continue to rise. When quizzed on the cost of the PNP's efforts in turning it up relative to their political work nationally, Golding said, the PNP has never primarily relied on money to achieve good fortune with the Jamaican people. It's all about organization and message for us, and I think that will continue to be the case. So, I don't think money has been a big factor in what you're seeing in terms of the trend in the polls, Golding said.